Laura Kelly. I'm the house chairman here at Kappa Kappa Gamma Beta Chi. We, as the chapter here, wanted to give you alum of Kappa Kappa Gamma a little insider on what the chapter house looks like now. As most of you probably know, 238 has been remodeled to newer and bigger things. We still have restored a lot of the same old stuff that was in the old 238 East Maxwell house, but we needed to expand it and update it a little bit more. So we wanted to give you guys a little insight on what it looks like here at 238. So I'm going to show you around a little bit, and I hope you guys enjoy it. We just walked into the front door of the house, so we are in the main foyer of the house. So most of the structure did stay the same when we updated the house. We still have our normal rooms over there and two over there, and then just going on back. But the stairs were kept the same. We didn't want to destroy the stairs or make them any different. We wanted to keep them original. So you guys probably do remember the stairs because they are a statement of the house. So we are going to walk into firesides and the sunroom. So most of you probably remember firesides, and some of you may remember the sunroom. The sunroom was added on a little later on after the house was built. So hopefully a lot of you had a lot of great memories in firesides. I know this past semester, the girls living in the house, we did. We were always watching The Bachelor after Monday night meetings, so we would always be rushing up from the stairs, down in the chapter room, back to firesides in here. And then this is the sunroom. The sunroom is really great for pictures, I will tell you that, because it has a lot of natural light. So during recruitment, we are always taking pictures in here, but you can most likely always find a girl in here napping or studying, especially because of those day beds, because they are super comfortable. And also, some of you may remember the trophy room in the old house. So this wall was actually added on to the new house, but in the old house, this wall was completely not here clearly, and it was opened up, and that is the walkway to the trophy room where you guys can see. So we don't have a specific trophy room, kind of like what we did in the old house, but in a room upstairs that I'll show you guys, we do have a lot of our trophies in there as well. With the old TV room, so we did have in the old house, the old TV room, this is where a lot of girls spent their times in, but this has just been kind of formed into another kind of like living room space. So a lot of girls will come here before chapter, and they'll sit in here and kind of talk before and after dinner. So it's kind of good just to relax here and hang out. So we're gonna go into Lex Girls, which you guys probably recall of. And Lex Girls has been kind of revamped, as you guys can probably see. We got some new couches and chairs, and we got a cool funky rug right below us. So it's just kind of cool. It incorporates a lot of like different kind of colors that actually do go well with the house. And this actually right here was the old butterfly bathroom, as a lot of you probably recall. So now it's just kind of, we call it like kind of the library. We got a lot of books in there, and actually a fun fact, those books on those shelves are actually real books. We have found that out through multiple endless nights of studying here. So it's just, and then right over here we do have our bathroom. So now we do have a woman and a men's bathroom. So this is our women's bathroom. It's a very pretty bathroom, as you guys can see. And we do have our men's bathroom as well. All right, so then now we are gonna go over to kind of where we get into our dining room area and everything. That is just a closet for like our out-of-house girls when they come and set their things down for a meeting. We do have our most recent composite hanging up on the main level because we gotta show our beautiful, pretty girls. Then right over here, before we head out to the patio, we do have our mail room right in here. This is where we get all of our mail instead of the butterfly bathroom. And we're gonna head on to the dining room before. So we do have an elevator now since we added on one more floor, so we do have the elevator. So if you come and want to use the elevator, you're more than welcome to. And now we are in the big part of the house, so we are in the dining room. So in the old dining room, it stopped about right here. So this was about the rest of the dining room that you guys probably stayed in. But we have added on all of this, as you guys can clearly see. A ton more tables and chairs. We can fit around 300 people in this dining room. So we are having like our Founders Day celebration, our mother-daughter tea, and senior banquet all in this area. So it's super exciting to bring every Kappa in here, and a lot of alum Kappa in here as well. And as we walk into here, this is our kitchenette and our buffet where we get fed and everything. So we do have kind of like cereal, water. Then as you guys can see, our big buffet line right here. So every night at 5 o'clock, as most of you probably know, we get fed. And we just come on here and have pasta, bread, sandwiches, whatever we're feeling that night, we do get fed. And then of course, we got our microwave and our big fridge right there, and then the kitchen is right behind you guys. Alright guys, so we just walked up from the main staircase down to the landing. So we're going to come up to the front of the house. So in the old front of the house, you guys probably remember there was kind of like a living room area where there was couches and everything, and then there was rooms on the side. So we did unfortunately get rid of that kind of style, and we made the front of the house kind of study rooms. So we have these French doors, and you come into the study rooms. We have a big table right here, and then this is the door to the little deck that we do have. The deck is still here. We of course are able to go on the deck. We would never not be able to go on the deck because it is a great aspect of the house. I know on bid day we came up here and we kind of danced, had a little dance party. It was really fun. We had the banner hanging down from here. So it's just kind of fun, different, something very unique. Not a lot of other houses have kind of like a deck like this. So it's kind of fun and unique for us. So we come back into the study rooms, and over here, this was a 3-girl room. Fun fact, my sister, who was a Beta Chi alum here as well, this was her room her junior year. So this room is completely now just a study room. So these are just tables. They're really good because they let you spread everything out. And another cool thing about the new house is that we incorporated a lot of the old furniture that was in the old house. So these chairs and also furniture that I'll show you right now was also in the old house. So it's cool that we got to incorporate old things into the new house, bring them back into 238 East Maxwell. And this is just another study room, of course. This couch and these furniture right here, it was in the old house. And these desks and chairs were in the sunroom in the old house. So it's really cool to incorporate, like I was saying, all those cool things in here. Because for the girls who have never lived in the house or just came into Kappa, they kind of get to see what the old house looked like and what it was kind of feeling like. And we definitely, with the new furniture, try to keep it all the same feeling and everything. So that was kind of fun. So these are just study rooms. You're always seeing girls in here late at night studying for like a big chem test, or for me personally, I'm always studying for history. So it's kind of fun just to be in here with all your sisters and study. So yeah. Okay guys, so we're going to show you a little bit more of the upstairs, the second floor. So a lot of you probably remember when an LC or somebody from Nationals came to Kappa, we didn't have one specific room for them, so they did have to sleep in the old TV room. But in the new house, we do have a room specifically dedicated for our Nationals people from House Board, the LCs, so they do have their own room when they come here. So I'm going to show you that room right now. It's a very cute room. We actually do have the same old bedding from the old house that they slept on. So they come into here, we have 2 beds clearly for both of them, or if it's just one. We actually did just have an LC come in here about this past week. She was super nice. We really did enjoy her company. And we just have the beds, and then the mirror, of course. And then another awesome thing is that the girls have their own bathroom. So they have their own shower, their own sink, and their own toilet, clearly. It's a super nice bathroom, and they got a lot of natural light in here, of course. So it's great that we get to kind of splurge them, honestly, and give them their own space when they come here to Kappa, because they're dedicating their time to us, so we want to give a little bit back to them, of course. Hey guys, so we do have another TV in the house, clearly, because we got to keep up with our reality shows and our basketball and football here at UK. So I'm going to show you guys the second TV room here in the Kappa house. So we walk in here, and it's kind of like, we call it the blue TV room, clearly, because it's all blue. But this is just what it is. Clearly we have some girls in here watching basketball because it's March Madness. So girls do study right here, but clearly we mainly just use it for TV, some good movie nights and everything. So that's basically what we use it for. And as you guys can see, a lot of trophies are up there. So we did get the trophies back out because we, like I said before, we don't really have a main trophy room anymore. So we got them in here as well. So yeah, it's kind of fun to have another TV room upstairs and everything. It's always packed, especially on game days like these. So yeah. We are going to show you kind of the secret part of the house where not everybody gets to see when they come visit Kappa. We're going to show you the girls' bedrooms, and we are going to show you the new spa bathrooms that we have at Kappa. So we are on the second floor, and I kind of just showed you guys the blue TV room. So we're going to walk through this door. We have some composites hanging up, of course. But right here, here is our elevator. So our elevator does go up through the whole floors. So if you want to take the elevator up, you can. So this is the another door that you have to go through to get to the bedroom quarters. So we are on the second floor, and to the third floor and the second floor, you have to use your student ID to get into kind of the bedrooms and the rooms. Only girls that live on these floors in the house mom has access to these rooms because clearly it's their room, so we don't need anybody else coming in that doesn't live here. So we're going to show you an example of a room. It is a 2-girl room. It's probably the most popular room here at Kappa because it's super tidy, super clean, and it's like so pretty and cute that you would think, how do college girls keep it this way? But it is room 202, so it is a 2-girl room. Oh my gosh, it looks beautiful. So this is a 2-girl room. We have one bed right there, then with her dresser. And then they have a window clearly for a lot of natural light. And then we have the second bed right here and the second dresser right there. So hopefully you guys can see that it's a pretty nice looking room. They decorated it really well. And then if you just kind of come right along here, they do have their closets. So the closets are huge in the rooms. We have plenty, as you guys can see, girls being girls, so we have plenty of clothes. And we are able to bring them all here at Kappa and share them. So girls love the rooms here because they are plenty big. And we're gonna show you guys the bathrooms. So we are gonna go into the bathroom. So you guys probably remember the old bathrooms in the house. You guys were pretty close to each other when you were showering and everything, but the bathrooms now are super big and super light for us to use. So right along here, we do have the cubbies for girls. Every girl who lives on the second and third floor has the cubby. So we have our shower caddies clearly and everything. If you walk along here, we have 3 sinks for girls to use, and basically a ton of mirror space that you're able to use while you're doing your hair, your makeup, whatever it may be. It's all there for you guys, and there is a hidden little shelf in there, so you get to hide some stuff away. And then if you walk into this kind of middle runway area type of thing, you got your showers on this side, and you have your toilets on this side. We have 5 showers and 5 toilets. Oh, we don't have 5. Yeah, we do. We have 5. So it's plenty big, and we do have a handicap stall and a handicap shower, just in case. So the showers are super nice. They're plenty big for us to shower and everything. So we are really grateful for these bathrooms. They're probably the best part of the house, if you would ask any girl, probably. And so then on that end of the bathroom, it's the same style and aspect. It's just we have 3 more sinks. And much more mirror space and counter space for girls to use. So that is the bathrooms. So we are now in the basement of Kappa, and so if you need to take the elevator down to the basement, this is where the elevator would come down for. So that is where you would take it up. But we do have 2 main stairwells here at Kappa on the ends of each house, and a lot of girls take those stairs, of course. So we're gonna come into the basement. We have a lot of cool features in the basement that we probably didn't have in the house before. So this little cubby square area, we kind of call it the t-shirt room. Whenever our t-shirts, sweatshirts, flag football jerseys come in, we always set them right here and we put the names girls on the shirt, and that is where they go get their shirts. And we do have the big letters up here because why not? And this door right here actually is the old part of the basement. It is still unfinished. If some of you may know, we do have our good ghost Ben. So Ben is still in there. So it's just kind of fun to keep a little part of the old house and everything, because it is kind of a fun little joke and everything. But we do have a bathroom here in the basement. It is finished and everything. So this is the bathroom, just classic. 3 stalls for our girls, and then 3 sinks for them. So it's good to have a bathroom down here in the basement. They don't have to run all the way back upstairs if they're chilling out in the basement. So we're going to show you a little more part of the basement. Alright guys, so the rest of the basement, we do have a lot of cool features. So in this room, we actually call it our workout room. So as you guys can see, it's a full mirror right across this wall. And we do have a TV in the room, and then we also do have a speaker system in this room. And this, something cool about this speaker system is that it actually does connect all throughout the house. So sometimes in the dining room, we'll play a little music to hype our girls up or whatever it may be. So that is really fun. And in the workout room, this is where we actually got ready for Greek Sing, if you guys remember Greek Sing. And we are going to get some equipment for this workout room pretty soon, so that'll be exciting. So girls don't have to go all the way to a gym. They can just come downstairs and work out here. Okay? So the rest of the basement, we do have a couple more rooms for you guys. This room right in here is just a chair room, so that's where we keep our chairs and everything, and some extra storage space. In this room right behind me, this is the chapter council room. So probably many of you guys know chapter council, we always have an exec here board at Kappa. So we normally don't have, in the old house, you didn't have a main room that we met in. It was just kind of like whatever room, or we needed something kind of private. But in the new house, we do have our very own individual room. So we meet here every Sunday night at 8 p.m. And we have our main table and everything. Turn on the lights. So we have our big table right here. Then we have a ton of cabinets which do lock. So if any of our officers need to store things, they want to lock it up, they can lock it up. We do have 2 printers for in-house scrolls that they are able to use. And then just some desk space, excuse me, sorry, over here. And then just some extra storage room that kind of has a lot of random knickknacks in there as well. So that is the chapter council room. And then right down this area, we do have a couple extra storage rooms. Some of them are mechanical, and then one of them is one of our art rooms. So that's where we paint a lot of our banners and props for Greek singing and things like that. And down that way, there also is an entryway to our kitchen upstairs. So that's just a little bit there. And then we're gonna show you to the big guy. So this is something brand new to Kappa here at 238. And we are very, very grateful that we were able to get this in our new house. As a lot of you probably know, Monday nights for chapter, you all probably had to cram into the dining room. And fortunately now we don't have to cram into the dining room. We get to have our own meeting space, our own chapter space that fits about 350 girls. So it's super, super exciting that we have this whole space to us. So we're gonna show you guys it, and I think you guys are gonna be pretty blown away with it. So this is our chapter room. So this is where we do every Monday night chapter, formal meetings, committee meetings, regular meetings, along with initiation. So initiation went really great this year. We were able to use this room for it clearly, as most of you guys know, wink wink, and we're really grateful for it. It's a ton of space, as you guys can probably see. It's hooked up with a lot of computer systems and everything. We got a projector right there that we're able to use. During recruitment, a lot of girls were camped out here if they weren't speaking upstairs, and we were watching movies and everything. So it's basically a room of any use and everything. Also in February, we did Greek sing practice down here as well. So this room is huge, and we're able to use it for everything. But again, we are super, super grateful for our alum who gave us this room, especially because we were able to have chapter down here and really experience being in Kappa and all the traditions that it comes with. All right, guys, so in the old house, we didn't have much of a patio space for our girls to hang out when weather was nice or before school started or during recruitment. We just had kind of like a little slab outside the dining room, if you guys can remember. So in the new house, they made sure to incorporate a bigger patio area for girls to kind of hang out outside. So I'm going to show you out there. So we kind of call it like our courtyard area. So we have a ton of like high tops and kind of comfy outdoor furniture and everything. We did use this space for recruitment this year. Girls were out here talking to other girls. So that was kind of cool to incorporate all of that into recruitment, because we definitely wanted to use all of the new house that we were able to get. So we have our main French doors over there, and those doors do look into the dining room. And then you come down these steps, and this again is just more part of our courtyard. We have a ton of space for all of our girls to hang out. I remember during Spirit Week before recruitment started, we had a huge dance party out here, and it was super, super fun with all of our sisters. And actually a cool thing that we have here is actually those look like rocks, but they're actually speakers. So just little things like that, like really blow our mind here at Kappa. But of course, this is all of our furniture. We don't have any of our cushions out because it is still a little colder out. But once the weather gets warmer and everything, we'll get them on out here. And you'll always see girls out here on a Saturday morning sipping some coffee, whatever it may be. But yeah, and so I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of the parking lot because as you guys know, Kappa was the only sorority house here that had their own individual parking lot. So unfortunately, due to the bigger of the house, the more space that we had to add onto the house, we had to lose some parking spaces. So this is our parking lot, and it kind of turns into an L shape down there. And we do actually have a fence around the house now, so it keeps our girls safe from anything and everything here on campus, on UK's campus. So whenever you want to get into the house, we do have to use our student ID now, so it's really safe and secure, and it keeps us private and everything. So that's just a little bit the outside and the security. A lot of our girls love that we are fully gated now because it really does keep that safety precaution in stake. So yeah. Alright guys, so that was the new and updated 238 East Maxwell. I hope you guys really did enjoy it. We really did want to let you guys come into the house if you weren't able to physically, and come in here and see what the house has been updated to and everything. There was 42 girls living in 238 before the renovation, and after the renovation we are now up to 68. So that is 26 more girls who were able to live in this house and experience some memories and the laughs that this house really does bring. My first year of living in the house is this year, and I have enjoyed every second of it. The friendships and the relationships that I have made in this house are unbelievable, and I really do believe that you guys have the same experience as well. This house means so much to us than just a house. It's something that really symbolizes a sisterhood in everything, and we are so grateful for all of you donors and all of the alum that has come in and supported us throughout the years, before the renovation, after the renovation, during it. We just couldn't ask for anything better from you guys, and we just appreciate so much all that you've given to us. So if you have any other questions or anything, you can contact me or our president, whatever it may be. Thank you so much for all that you've done for us, and we really do love you.